welcome. Here we are back on your favorite show, Planet Bollywood. मैं हूं गुंजन
और मैं हूं मनीष और आज के शो में है बहुत कुछ खास, लेकिन शो शुरू करने से पहले लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट आवर टॉप ट्रेंडिंग स्टोरीज। जानवी कपूर ने कहा शी वांट्स टू प्ले कैरेक्टर्स लाइक कबीर सिंह एंड द जोकर।
भूमि पेडनेकर ने एक एक्सक्लूसिव इंटरव्यू में कहा बॉलीवुड फिल्म्स करती हैं सोसाइटी को इन्फ्लुएंस।
विद्या बालन और कटरीना कैफ शायद दिखेंगी एक साथ एक ही फिल्म में।
आपके रिएक्शंस लेंगे ऑन आवर सेगमेंट पीबी ऑडियंस रिएक्ट्स।
And this is the segment where you guys are an active part of the show. It is PB Audience Reacts, जहां पर आप हमें आपके कमेंट्स भेजते हैं और हम यहां पर शो पर आपके कमेंट्स पढ़ते हैं।
बिल्कुल ठीक। और हमने पहला सवाल आप लोगों से पूछा था अबाउट स्वरा भास्कर, जब उन्होंने बात की थी दैट हाउ शी लॉस्ट आउट ऑन सम ब्रांड डील्स जब वो कैंपेन कर रही थी इन द रीसेंट इलेक्शंस। नाउ इस पर बहुत सारे कमेंट्स आए, बट टाइम टू रीड द फर्स्ट वन।
Well, Abhi08 says, if every celebrity will come forward and involved in giving their opinions in a respectful manner, then it will not affect their professional life. They have to stay strong without fear. If they will keep any fear, then don't expect common people to make a big impact massively. They are elitists of the country and they have more power to bring change and they can easily influence the change. Well, that is true, and which is why we also said on the show, Gunjan, that this is not the job of just one person. This is not just the job of your elite celebrities of the country. लेकिन ये हम सबका काम है as a people, because this is all of our country equally. So we all need to stand up together and rise together. I appreciate your response, but I think you need to tweak that a little bit.
वहीं पर डॉन एसआरके का कहना है दिस इज अ वेरी सीरियस इशू। आवर कंट्री इज गोइंग समवेयर एल्स एंड पीपल आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड स्टिल वोटिंग इन द नेम ऑफ कास्ट एंड रिलीजन। आई फील सैड फॉर स्वरा भास्कर। I support her.
Dhriti says, I totally agree with Swara Bhaskar. और फिर जो अगली स्टोरी हमने आपके साथ शेयर की थी was about Varun Dhawan, who signed Sriram Raghavan's next film based on the life of Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal, who was martyred during the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War, and he has been the recipient of the highest military honor, which is the Paramveer Chakra. और उस पर आपके काफी सारे responses आए हैं, the first one being
प्रद्युन महातो का कहना है, and I love this one. He's like 400 करोड़ की फिल्म होगी. Like, isn't that an obvious? वहीं पर सूरज धुरिया का कहना है ओवर एक्टर भाई, तू रीमेक मूवी ही कर, बायोपिक तेरे बस की बात नहीं है।
Sahil Bhimla says, Shriram wants to tell the untold truth of this brave soldier. That's exactly what he's trying to do. And Rajsi Chakrabarti says, wow, Badlapur duo returns. Really excited.
वहीं पर पंकज गुप्ता का कहना है yeah for sure, but these roles are very hard to portray and movies based on anyone's life is more interesting to see.
Right. फिर हमारी आखिरी स्टोरी जो हमने आपके साथ शेयर की थी was about the film Bala and Ujra Chaman clashing at the box office. और उस पर हमने आपसे ये सवाल किया था कि do you think that two films that are made on the same subject can be equally successful? और आपने रिस्पॉन्ड किया है।
Some of the top comments have been from Saransh Nogaria, जिन्होंने कहा है कि आयुष्मान खुराना is way more ahead than this actor. He won national award, which is not child's play.
Digvijay Rana says Bala will definitely be better.
वहीं पर Godspeed Sniper का कहना है, and I can't do this without having an accent. अपुन के according.
Can I do this?
You have to do
okay,
this.
so I'm going to do this. Godspeed Sniper says, भाई देख, अपुन के अकॉर्डिंग ना ये सब पब्लिसिटी स्टंट है। अगर साउथ की रीमेक पब्लिक देख सकती है, फिर सेम कॉन्सेप्ट में दोनों फनकारों की कलाकार भी देख सकती है। सही है ना बॉस? Ayush and Sunny having their own comfort and style. I know I didn't do it to the best of my ability, but it was something like that.
You did a great job. वहीं पर Diti का कहना है I don't think what the makers of Bala are doing is fair. Although I hope that both movies end up doing well. I hope Ujra Chaman as the underdog takes a legal route to figure out and justice is done for them.
And then Jahadul Islam says Ujra Chaman is more realistic, Bala is more dramatic.
वहीं पर समीर शेख का कहना है there is no comparison between Bala and Ujra Chaman. Bala is much ahead than Ujra Chaman. The main USP of Bala is Ayushman Khurrana. He's a brilliant actor. There is no comparison between Sunny and Ayushman. Well, आपका verdict तो सामने आ ही चुका है. Looks like that the audience is split in half, but real verdict will come out when the movies come out, which is 7th and 8th of November, unless the dates change, Manish.
Right. Well, we'll have to wait and watch. बॉलीवुड न्यूबी जानवी कपूर ने एक रीसेंट इंटरव्यू में कहा that she would like to play more unsanitized characters referring to the films Kabir Singh and the Joker.
Now the statement in itself is problematic, but before we come to that, सवाल आपसे ये है कि अगर एक किरदार जिसमें आप जानवी कपूर को देखना चाहेंगे तो वो कौन सा है? जरूर हमें बताइएगा, कमेंट कीजिए using the hashtag trending down below. Well, Manish, the problem here is not the fact that she's looking for unsanitized roles, or
Right.
she's looking for edgy, or she's looking for grey roles.
Right.
The problem here is that how Kabir Singh and Joker have come into examples or the aspirational movies जिसमें the newbies want to feature.
Right. Okay, let's talk about Joker first. All right. Joker का ये पहले से ही establish हो चुका है that he is a villainous character, and the darkness that which this character can go to, we've seen recently in Joaquin Phoenix's portrayal or even Heath Ledger's portrayal. अभी ये हमें सब पता है कि this is a fictitious character and this is something that we know it will not end well for the Joker. So we're okay with a character like the Joker. The problem here arises when you use Kabir Singh as an example, saying that I would like to play such a character. Now, the whole internet, the whole country has been kind of, not very happy about the portrayal of Kabir Singh's character, where it actually ends up where he is victorious at the end, which is what the problem with this film has been. Now, having said that, Janhvi Kapoor, supposedly a younger, more informed, actor who is a part of this new crop of people who are looking at gender equality, who are looking at non-misogynistic lives, who are looking at, having a completely safe and peaceful relationship between a man or a woman, or a man and a man, a woman and a woman, whatever it may be.
Right.
This is the new age and the new generation, and which is why we're talking about it on this show, because this kind of thought process is worrisome.
Absolutely. Manish, हमने कितनी discussions की, कितनी बातें हुई. There were a lot of people who came out and actually pointed out कि भाई problem क्या थी. लेकिन उसके बाद भी, इसी तरह का असर होता है movies like Kabir Singh का. Even no matter how much they want to deny, how much they want to say कि नहीं Bollywood movies का इतना impact नहीं होता है, but right from the impact that it creates on Bollywood actors to the people who are watching it, the impact is there because everybody wants their characters to be super hit. Everybody wants their Bollywood movies to create a controversy. Everybody wants that kind of numbers ringing at the box office. And उसकी वजह से ये movies and इस तरह के characters बन जाते हैं aspirational, and for them to now say कि नहीं यार हमने तो बस अपना craft दिखाया, हमने तो बस कहानी बताने के लिए बताई, इसका इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. I feel like Janhvi's statement in itself is a huge example of what it can do, because now somebody as woke as Janhvi Kapoor, somebody who we would think that would speak about these issues, has sort of sidelined them or probably forgotten them, because that's how huge and iconic characters like Kabir Singh becomes.
Right, well, I somewhere, there is that line that one needs to draw between, as an actor, you are excited and drawn to certain characters, all right, which is fair. That is a very subjective perspective. But you may want to play a character which is as dark or as, psychologically disturbed as a Kabir Singh, which nobody's taking away from you.
Yeah.
That is your prerogative and perspective as an actor. But the problem over here is that you use that as an example to say that this is the kind of character I want to play, which is what my problem with this statement is. मतलब आपके सामने इतने सारे characters हैं जो आप example के तौर पे use कर सकते थे. There's, Bholi from Fukre, there's Rumi from Manmarziyan, Kajol from Gupt, within closer to home, Sri Devi ji has had such amazingly, unsanitized characters that she has played, including Chalbaz, including Ladla, including Judai. So these are characters, yes, which there has been a reform of these characters. They have started out as unsanitized characters, but there has been a reform. And somewhere, yes, the movie industry, which is such a large influencing platform, does have to take some amount of responsibility. अब गुंजन आप यहाँ पर नहीं थी कल, but हम कल की शो पे हम यही बात कर रहे थे that should film stars be speaking about what is happening in the country or not? Now, if we and the audience wants that, people want that, people want to hear their opinion.
Right.
So if that is expected of them, yes, then there is a certain responsibility as a celebrity, as a public person, that you have with regards to standing up up for what is right and what is not.
Absolutely.
And this is, I think, also, she's rather new in the industry. I guess, she has to also mature as a person, which is natural that she doesn't have that sense of maturity probably at this point. But having said that, I mean, our request to Janhvi would possibly be ki, just try to say the right things. You're good, you have a great future ahead of you, but choose your roles wisely.
In an unfortunate incident, एक shocking news सामने आई where we got to know that Ashwini Kumar, a TikTok star who was obsessing over a Dubai-based flight attendant, killed her and then a week later killed himself too.
That's right, Gunjan. And during the investigation, it was found that Ashwini Kumar actually took a lot of inspiration from the character of Kabir Singh. In fact, quoting and mouthing his dialogues and putting up posts on his social media handles. Now, this is a really unfortunate incident that has happened. And this girl has lost her life. And this is the result of a film like Kabir Singh, which is why we have been talking about it so passionately and aggressively on this show. I mean, we've faced a lot of criticism and backlash saying that, it's just a film and how can you, make it such a big thing and it's a story of one person. But this is the reason why we try to talk about these kinds of things on the show, is because Bollywood films and cinema creates a huge impact on reality and on the lives of people, and which is what we're trying to avoid over here. That yes, as long as you give them a definitive conclusion that doing this will end in these kinds of consequences, जब तक हम ये नहीं करेंगे, जब तक as filmmakers and as storytellers, we don't tell the story to its conclusion and the right kind of conclusion, we're never going to, this is going to keep impacting society.
Right.
So this is the problem over here.
Absolutely. In fact, जब director Sandeep Wanga से इस बारे में बात की गई, then he actually gave a statement, and his statement says, I feel sorry for the girl and her family. It is unfortunate that people have lost their lives. As filmmakers, we are responsible for our craft and need to consider the repercussions, but never have my films endorsed killing anyone. Kabir Singh or even Arjun Reddy never supported murder, is what he said. Now, it's a fair statement. किसी की मौत नहीं हुई कबीर सिंह में. He actually doesn't end up killing the person. But weren't the actions going to take the person at the same place? I mean, कबीर सिंह if left unchecked, अगर उनके हिसाब से चीजें नहीं होती तो कल को क्या पता कि वो 2.5 घंटे की मूवी के बाद what else could have happened?
Right. I mean, if we translate Kabir Singh into real life, I mean, of course, Sandeep Wanga says that it is inspiration from his life, but obviously cinema is considered to be a little bit more exaggerated. And in fact, this Ashwini Kumar has actually been quoting dialogues from the film, saying that जो मेरा नहीं हो सकता उसे किसी और का मैं होने नहीं दूंगा. So this is a very really literally a stalkerish dialogue, a very creepy dialogue that a real person is actually mouthing. And like you said, we know Kabir Singh's conclusion after 2.5 hours of a film. But now extend that. Let's hypothetically say कि उस character को हम आगे बढ़ाते हैं life में.
या अगर कियारा ने हाँ नहीं बोला होता.
और अगर हाँ नहीं बोला होता
तो क्या
होता? तो क्या कबीर सिंह का मतलब वही अशर होता that he would go that route of murdering Kiara Advani's character? मतलब क्या होता? So this is what we're trying to say, is that you need to give a certain kind of conclusion. You need to kind of show repercussions of a certain behavior, misogynistic behavior and abusive behavior. You have to show repercussions of it. And yes, unfortunately, as much as filmmakers may not like to believe this, cinema does impact society. So there is a responsibility that you have, and this is a request from us on the show, if you're ever watching it, that you have to take a certain responsibility, or else there are situations like Ashwini Kumar that do arise in society.
And Manish, moreover, now a lot of Bollywood actors have also come around to accept that they have a role that they're playing जहाँ पर लोग directly influence होते हैं. Whether it has been Amir Khan, Deepika Padukone, Kangana Ranaut, जिन्होंने बहुत ही various platforms पर आकर accept किया है. In fact, recently Bhumi Pednekar also said that it is automatically influencing people and it can't be any other way. Let's hear her out what she exactly had to say.
100%. For starters, let me say to each his own. Everybody has their own process. Where I am concerned, I think as actors, you have a big moral compulsion. See, firstly, we have to understand what kind of a country do we live in. We live in a country where a male actor gets a haircut, the entire country is imitating him. That's the power of cinema. Yeah. We live in a country where our cultures are so diverse. We live in a country where we have poverty, illiteracy, where we have female feticide, where the gender gap is so much. You know, let's not speak of the few elite. You know, the few that have no issues, that live like, that's not your main population, and that's not even your mass. You know, the people that convert these 300, 400 crore film aren't us. They are your masses, and these are the people that actually deal with those issues. So I have a problem when I might morally disagree with something, and if it's shown on screen, I am sure there will be somebody out there enacting the same thing because their hero has done it on screen, and whoever has taken it with a joke or is okay about it. Like if a butt is being smacked, they are okay about it. You know, you can show certain things in cinema, but there has to be a justification to it. There has to be a coming of age of that character. There has to be some ramification. If that is not there, then you are celebrating, I mean, as saying a villain is a very harsh thing, but then you're not celebrating the right things, yeah. I feel very strongly about it, actually.
Well, there you have Bhumi Pednekar sharing the similar sentiments that we have been trying to share with you guys right here on this show. And I think Bhumi says and sums it up really, really kind of, articulately, where she says that for a fact, we're not just talking about murder, but we are also talking about things like style statements, things like dialogues, things like behavior. I mean, jab Gajni film release hui thi, then the people started behaving like that. They had those haircuts. I saw an entire, almost the whole nation had that kind of a haircut, including, Amir Khan's that little goatee look from Dil Chahta Hai and everything, so it does. We cannot take away from the fact that cinema does impact society.
Exactly. When the good things happen, when the good influence happen, we say कि अच्छा Switzerland का tourism बढ़ गया because Kajol and Shahrukh वहाँ पर dance कर आए. We say तेरे नाम का haircut popular हो गया, that happened because of the movie. So when we are agreeing to the positive influences, why are we shying away to not own up to the negative influences? Because आपका कहना ये है कि जब कुछ अच्छा होता है तो लोग follow करते हैं, लेकिन जब कुछ बुरा होता है तो नहीं होता है. क्यों? दोनों में difference क्या है? Difference आप create कर रहे हैं, and I think it's high time we sort of agree and see to that.
और अब वक्त है एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेने का, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. Well, Gunjan, if reports are to be believed, there's some really exciting news. हमें सुनने में ये आया है that Katrina Kaif and Vidya Balan will be coming together for a film, and this film will be made by the Tanu Weds Manu and Ranjana maker Anand L. Rai.
I am so excited after hearing this because wow, who could think that Vidya Balan and Katrina Kaif could come together? And ये news आती है, I think a lot of other sort of questions have opened up. Questions like कि यार अगर दो actresses actually साथ में आ सकती हैं, then which are those two actresses that you would want to see in a movie? Comment below, join the conversation and use the hashtag trending below. We're talking about this action comedy movie. मतलब पहली बार तो I'm very happy to say कि भाई movie announce हो रही है, and साथ ही साथ there is no mention of the actor as yet. And action comedy sort of genre में बोला जा रहा है कि कैसे top leading actresses दोनों को साथ-साथ cast करेंगे.
Right, and this is also going to be a really exciting time for the industry where पहले एक time था industry में जहाँ पर दो actresses एक साथ नहीं काम, दो top actresses एक साथ काम नहीं करती थी because of whatever the rivalry that they shared, and everyone wanted their own space and all of that. But now this is becoming more of a reality. मतलब actresses, the good news is actresses are not looking at who's playing a character opposite them or which actors opposite them, but they're looking at what their character in the film is and what the script is. True. So, and knowing from if Vidya Balan's filmography is anything to go by, this will be a really intelligent and well-made film.
I mean, how many more Bollywood successes does she have to give before people say कि यार ये तो definitely चलेगी? मतलब यहाँ पर मिशन मंगल खत्म नहीं हुई, उनकी शकुंतला देवी का announcement already हो चुका है that how the shoot has started, and if this could be the next one after that, I think she's going to be on a roll. And talking about Katrina Kaif, even her sort of, this is like the right place for her, right?
Correct. This is a great time in her career now to be experimenting with characters. अभी हमने उन्हें काफी ऐसी फिल्मों में देखा था where she's playing just the love interest, whether it was Namaste London or whether it was even Singh is King, or even more, her bigger films. I mean, more recently, whether it was Bang Bang or
Ek Tha Tiger,
exactly. She's played characters that have been, the pretty girl next door who is the love interest, and now she's starting to experiment with characters. हम Zero की बात करें, this is again an Anand L. Rai film, and I think he brought out the most incredible performance performance in her. You know, she was the most convincing as that character in the film. She was playing a film star, but with you know, unsanitized or very disturbed, a very disturbed mindset, and that she portrayed with so much of aplomb and इतने खूबसूरती से उन्होंने उस character को निभाया. I think personally that's one of her best performances up till date. India's first of its kind Myntra fashion superstar, which is the hunt for India's next fashion influencer, is just 4 weeks away from finding its winner.
Exactly. और इस हफ्ते के एपिसोड में we saw कि contestants ने किया interview the legendary ad filmmaker प्रहलाद कक्कड़ को, and by the end of the episode एक contestant हुआ eliminate. The rest of the five contestants will actually go into the next week's episode.
That's right. Well, you can watch this show on the Myntra app, and you can catch Myntra Fashion Superstar on Zoom every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
4 weeks left until one of you gets crowned the Myntra Fashion Superstar.
Very simple, sweet, to the point.
Your personal style is nice. I like you in your shorts. Maybe you could throw over that jacket on your shorts and do something cool.
I think I would continue to follow you.
Your challenge this week is to interview Prahlad Kakkar.
I've heard he's a super quirky, edgy person, and I have a lot of things planned for him to do with me. So let's see how that goes.
With Papa Pancho.
This kind of opportunity you will probably never get again. You have completely taken control of that whole conversation. Here's the man, he's going to tell you how. So try and cover up, you know, if you feel like you've lacked somewhere, pick it up wherever you can. I don't think I'm going to continue to follow you.
By tonight, we're going to be left with only 5.
Myntra Fashion Superstar. Streaming on the Myntra app. Download the app now.
Well, this has been an interesting yet fun discussion right here on the show, but that's all the time that we have for today. But we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, this is me, Manish.
And this is me, Gunjan. Don't forget to stay tuned into our conversations on social media. Till then, keep watching Zoom.